Hello, hello, and welcome to the 5 Minutes of Beauty for Busy Women. My name is Paula Lacobara, and I'm very excited to share the secret to beautiful eyebrows. Oh my gosh, I love eyebrows. I am totally in love with it. I know they make such a difference in your face. You know, when a woman has very beautiful trimmed eyebrows, it just makes a whole difference. Like it totally, your face shape changes, and it really enhances your eyes and your beauty. So I felt very appropriately to talk about this. And because I can talk for hours and there's so much information, I've decided to do it in 2 parts. I might even do 3 parts, but for right now, let's do 2 parts. In this first part, I want to teach you the methods. And this is like, you know, it's very important because working in New York City as an esthetician, I've seen everything there is to know. And I heard horror stories about eyebrows in particular. So I want to teach you, I want you to be in your power with your beauty. I want to teach you exactly what methods would be the best for you according to your skin type, and also how to know where your shape should be. So then, you know, just practice in the mirror, and then when you go to a salon, you can be in your power and say, okay, this is what I want you to do. The problem is that when women, they go and say, okay, just go and do my eyebrows. They close their eyes, they open their eyes and look in the mirror and they just want to cry, because sometimes, you know, you gotta know, you gotta ask for what you want, and you have to know what looks good on you. So I'm gonna help you gain your power when it comes to your eyebrows. So then you really enjoy your eyebrows. And I know you don't have to be an esthetician for this, so I'm gonna do my best to show you that today. All right, so let's begin. The first method that I recommend is it's threading. And threading is a method, it's a super ancient method. It comes from India mostly, and it's actually 2 threads, and what they do, it's so fun. They just, I don't know how they do it. It's just amazing. And basically they clean your eyebrows. And the beauty of that method is that it's super, super clean. Like your eyebrows are super defined, especially for those of us who have thick eyebrows. It's one of the best things. Now, here's the trick. The downside is that if you have sensitive skin, the rubbing of the threads can be over irritating and actually cause you to get ingrowns and little bumps. So you might not want to do it. Personally, I don't do it because I do have very sensitive skin. So, but if you have thick eyebrows and you have thicker skin, then that's your best choice. The other choice, and the beauty is that, again, it's more defined, so the person is really attentive to what's going on, so it's easier that way. The second method is waxing. And the beauty about waxing is that when you actually, you know, you definitely need someone who is very good at it. But when you actually do the waxing, what happens is that your eyebrows feel so clean. You know, like you have those little hairs. It just will feel very, very clean. The downside is, again, if you have sensitive skin, it can be over irritated. And sometimes what happens, even with darker skins, is that because the pulling sometimes is aggressive, or if the wax is inappropriate, or if the wax is too hot, it can cause for you to get hyperpigmentation, okay? Because it's actually very aggressive to the skin. So that is a little bit, you want to be mindful of that, okay? The other thing too, that it could be risky, and I heard this, I'm not even inventing this, I heard it, what happened, and I have to say, I actually did it once to a client, which I thought I was gonna die because I couldn't believe it. The brow, the wax got a little bit in, and I didn't realize, and I pulled, and I took a little bit more of what I should have. But this client of mine told me that the person, she wasn't looking, and she actually took half her eyebrow off. So, you know, that happens. So that's why I'm so mindful. And with the waxing, you have the hard wax, which is more defined, so that would be better. Or you have the one that you put the paper and get it out. I would stay away from that. I tell you from experience and for what I heard. So that's one. The third method is eyebrow shaping and eyebrow tweezing. So usually when you go to a salon and you say for eyebrow tweezing, what they mean is cleaning. So they basically clean the eyebrow. They don't give shape to it. When you ask for the eyebrow shaping service, it's usually a little bit more expensive, but because they actually shape your eyebrow, they pay attention to your eyebrows and how it is, and they give you more defined shape. So those are the differences. Now, here's what I want you to know. I want you to know that when you are like, the eyebrow usually has like, you know, a thicker part and then a thinner part and then an arch. I want you to know how to sort of know what are the rules for that. And usually I have this little pencil because it helps me show you. Usually the reference point will be your nose and your eye. So for the middle part, and except that if you want to be like Frida Kahlo, then you can do so. If not, the best choice will be either in between the nostril and the tip of your nose. You can place the pencil and then lift it up to your eyebrow. So anything that is here left, you should remove that. Or you can also do this, like the outer nostril. Let me see, I have to look. The outer nostril, see how, like, I personally don't like that, so I don't do it, but sometimes if you have the eyes all, like, if your eyes are closer together, then you might want to open them up with this. I'll tell you a tip in a second about that. So now you see that you know what the limit of the hair here will be. The same with the outside part. So how long should it go? Well, you can choose it to be what way, but you can also reference your face, and your face will tell you, because your face never lies. So you'll do the corner of the mouth and the corner of your eye, and wherever the pencil goes. Okay, what am I doing here? So all this part, this excess that I actually have, if you see, I like it personally because I like it a little longer, but usually that should be the reference points where, you know, you can cut it or pluck it, so then you know the shape. And this is the fun part. How do you know your arch? How do you know like where your arch should be? And this is so fun. So you have the iris, and the outer side of the iris. Okay, what am I doing here? So do you see how my arch just goes right up there, right at the outside of the iris? Okay, so that's just the reference point. That's what you want to know. So I want you to be in your power with your eyebrows, and I want you to share on the comments below what was the best tip that you heard so far in this video. I want you to tell me if you like to pick the waxing, the threading, the shaping, or the tweezing. What do you think will work best for you? If you like this video, share it with your friends, share the love, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because sometimes I add extra videos and I want you not to miss them. Now, share this love, because every woman needs to have beautiful eyebrows. I'm telling you, they make such a difference in your face. I can't wait for part 2, where I'm gonna teach you how to do yourself. So it's gonna be super fun. I'm sending you tons of love, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye for now.